Hi, we're back with another video, bro. These are the essential shortcuts you're gonna need whilst using FL Studio. Okay, first we're gonna start with the playlist features. So basically, if you want to mute every track except one, it is command left click, or on Windows this will be control left click. And to mute just one track, it is options left click to mute the track, command to mute every other track, control shift over to rename. So we can rename that to clap, we can rename that to hat and 808. That's basically everything you need to know for your playlist mode. That's the essentials. Now we move on to the piano roll. Alright, to start with, command B or control B, which is my most commonly used one, copies over your pattern to the next available bar. So as you can see, just like that, I've copied it all there. Alternatively, if you copy too much, you can command X to cut or control X to cut. This will also allow you, because it's cut, to place it anywhere. That's an essential you need to know. Another needed one that goes along with that is command A. You see how I just highlighted all the ones I wanted with command or control A. That's all you need. And then following that is probably when you would use the command B shortcut to copy it over, and then alternatively the command X to get rid of unwanted piano roll. Another good one, options X. This will bring up your level scaling, pull that all the way up to the top, and then accept, and that's going to ensure all your velocities are right at the top. And for better examples, probably on hi-hats, if I just fill in each two-step on the hats, I would options X, bring it right up to the top, enter to allow that, and then options R. This is going to bring up all your levels. So from here you can change the panning, which on hats I'd use normal. You can change the velocity and the release time. I just use this for velocity on hats, so I can randomize them like that. And then it's just more humanized if you do it like that. It's a lot better than having to go in individually and fucking mess around with these. And you can do the same thing with the pan. Just options R, pans right here, boom. And now the notes are panning. And to get rid of all these changes you've made, simple, command or control Z, boom. That will just undo the last change you made. And I can do this with the hats. You see how they're individually changing. Let's get rid of them, boom. Alright, so to rotate between all your playlist on the channel rack, it's just command G, and you can easily scroll just down through them and switch from the 808 hat to the snare to your melodies. Alright, so we got a random chord here. Say I wanted to arpeggiate that chord. Really easy way, just options A, and that's going to bring up your arpeggiator. Here you can change the velocity, the pan. You can have the same effect on the levels as you do when you press command R. So to reverse, command Z, back to chords. And say as I was recording these, I was playing these in, I was recording them in real time. So the chords weren't perfect. The chords are more like that, which is pretty human. That's not too bad, but what if I wanted the chords straight on? I could do, so say I played the notes in real time and recorded them in. To quantize on FL Studio, it is options Q, and this is going to bring up your quantize menu where you can change the start time. You see how the G and the E are moving off grid and then on grid. These red lines are basically your grid, and I accept that, and now they're playing both on the start time. Alright, that's basically all you need to know as in all the channel rack presets you're probably ever gonna need if you're doing things like making beats or even just recording, pressing R. So now we'll move on to all the mixer shortcuts which I use day to day. I'll start with, say you've just added in a new hat here. It's not on any selected mixer channel, but you've got a free mixer channel at 4. You can simply do Command L, and that's going to send it right to the next available mixer channel. So in this case that put it in 5, but we probably want it in 4 because that's where my hi-hat sits. And it also auto names it and colors it relating to what you've got on your channel rack. To open and close your mixer, on Windows I'm pretty sure you can just press F9, but on Mac you've got to press the FM button down at the bottom left and then F9, and then this will toggle between your mixer channel and your channel rack or your main arrangement page. Command Shift L will switch between your pat and your song. Your pat will basically just play what you've got in the mixer, and if you go on the song it will play what's in the playlist rather than what you've got in your channel rack. Say you've moved your fader down. On Windows you can shift left click and it will go up to the top, but in my case on Mac, options left click and it will reset itself to its default position on your mixer channel. This is hella helpful if you've accidentally mislabeled something and then you move it down and you're like, oh fuck, that's the wrong one, and just options left click and it's back up. FN F5 opens your browser, FN F6 opens your channel rack, FN F7 opens your piano roll, F8 opens up your preset browser, and then F9 opens up toggles between your mixer channels. And apart from that, I'm pretty sure that's every essential shortcut you're gonna need whilst learning FL and just learning how to be faster with making beats and shit like that. Apart from that, I'm pretty sure that's everything you're gonna need. I mean, all of these you can do manually, but if you just follow the shortcuts I said, it's gonna save you a shit ton of time. Apart from that, by the time this is uploaded, I'll probably be streaming, and it's gonna be a good stream this Saturday, so tune in. That's gonna be on this channel here, and I'll be there around 6 my time, 2 US time. Peace.